Hey everybody, welcome back to the Nerdcast. It is Devin broadcasting as always, live from an undisclosed location in the center of Texas on a pretty chill Thursday evening. How's everybody doing out there? For some reason, I cannot hear myself. There we go. I don't know, I'm coming in real quiet on my end. Did I turn this down by accident or something? My headphones aren't. I'm not as loud in my ears as I usually am, which is a little distracting. Yo, what's up, Vince? How are you doing? You sound fine? Good. As long as I sound fine, I guess. I don't need to hear myself quite as clear, but... how are you doing, man? How's your night going? I'm doing pretty good myself. I finished editing all 31 videos for the horror movie reviews that are going to be going up on my TikTok, so... It's going to start. TikTok only lets you schedule posts 8 days out in advance. So, yeah, TikTok only lets you schedule posts out 8 days out in advance. So I've only scheduled the first 8 days, but every day a new horror movie review is going to be up on my TikTok. It took me a while. So on Saturday, I went to Justin's house because he has a really nice camera, and I wanted to use a nice camera for it. And I wanted to use a green screen. He has the space for one, and he has a pretty big green screen. So I went there, and man, it was a fucking ordeal because the scripts that I wrote were so long. They were lengthy. Like, I did not do a good job of editing my scripts down. So I had to read very long 31 scripts for movies in one night while standing in front of the green screen under these really hot-ass studio lights. It was an interesting experience. Staying sober, which is nice. Probably going to make that an ongoing habit. Happy to hear that, man. Yeah, that's a good habit to take on, to be honest. Like, I've had experiences living with people who struggle with alcoholism. And I'm not saying that that's what you're struggling with or anything, but, you know, it's definitely a good thing to implement some mechanisms of discipline, which is what I've been doing all September. I've been doing a dry September, so come Saturday, I'll tell you though, come Saturday night at midnight, I am taking myself a much-deserved drink, but every now and then it's good to, you know, if you don't have like an out-of-control drinking problem, every now and then it's good to like take a break and like exercise some discipline and let your body kind of heal up. If you do have an out-of-control drinking problem, then you probably need to find ways to relax that habit for good. But either way, it's always good to be able to back off the pedal on that and just let yourself kind of heal physically and mentally. So I'm happy to hear that. Happy to hear that you're doing some healthy stuff for yourself. Yeah, so like I recorded all those reviews, and then he sent me the files, and I haven't streamed at all this week until now, because I've been so busy just trying to edit 31 reviews in time for me to be able to schedule them for a daily release in October. And I've been running into technical issues doing that too, and had to learn a whole lot of new techniques in DaVinci Resolve, which is cool. It's always nice to learn new stuff like that. And as much as I bitch about editing, I do enjoy it. I do like editing. It just takes so much time, and I like other things more than editing, so it's a little bit of an issue, but you know, it was fine. It was fun. I don't know if I'm going to do anything quite like this again, because this was an undertaking, but I definitely want to do more. I want to do more scripted content. I want to do more edited content. I got to figure out some stuff to do though, because it is a lot. I have a lot of fun doing it. It's especially cool using new technology, using the different cameras. We were actually trying to rent a Sony FX1 from a camera store here in town, because the FX1 allows you... Oh god, I got hit with the ACAP? I'm talking about camera gear. Oh, what's up, Haunted Taco? Welcome back to the stream. That new update in DaVinci kind of irritates me. Can't seem to split just right-clicking. Have to do Control B. I haven't updated my DaVinci in a while. Oh, my default lights aren't. How do I change my defaults? I want my default light to be less bright than this, so I gotta find. I can't remember how I changed the default. Oh, Lumia. Was not that. I don't know how to change the default. I'll figure that out later. But yeah, I haven't updated my DaVinci Resolve in a while, so if there's some new thing in a newest version of it that I should be on the lookout for, then I'm definitely going to not update that. Not for the time being, at least. Would you look at that? Everyone's favorite Fed back from the black site where he was conducting some of the worst experiments imaginable. If only. I wish I was doing fun stuff like that. Instead, I was merely sitting in front of this computer just editing videos. Just doing a bunch of video editing. But I'm back. I'm back from the video editing. I wasn't really going to stream tonight. I thought I was going to be spending most of the night uploading all of them, but TikTok only lets you upload 8 days in advance. So once I got to day 8, I couldn't upload anymore. I was like, fuck it, I may as well stream. I got nothing else to do. Haunted Wisp redeemed Sound the Horn. Yo, what's up, Haunted Wisp? How you doing? I just so happen to have the horn right here. Or do you want me to do the shofar? You get the choice. You get the choice, Wisp. The Viking horn or the shofar? Yo. How's it going, all? I'm doing good. I'm having a good Thursday. I hope you're having a good Thursday. Sounds like Vince is having a good Thursday. I hope Taco's having a good Thursday. Grinding, getting jacked, and smoking crack. Okay, well, that sounds like she's having a pretty good Thursday. Minus the crack part, but hey, if crack is what gets you going, then, I guess. Since it's early evening shofar? Okay. Well, probably not the crack part. No, I completely and totally believe and buy into the notion that you're over there smoking crack right now. It actually makes a lot of sense. Alright, let's see if I can do this. That wasn't bad, right? That was pretty good. That was pretty... What's up, Galby? I'm just blowing the shofar, that's all. You look so suspicious right now. I'm just fucking with you, cat. Oh, hydrate. Good call. I have my cup over here. I filled it up with some water, but I forgot to grab it. So, I will do just that. I don't know what that means. Can't figure it out. I have finally gained a meager 1 pound. Congratulations. Hold on a second. You gained 1 pound. Congratulations on that. If I could transfer some of my pounds to you, I would do that. Hello, it is me, and I've been thinking about Project Zomboid lately and how each game has limited resources and eventually you will run out of propane and you won't be able to power any of the electric stuff or vehicles you have collected throughout the game. And if you don't die, you will eventually be forced to go feral, and how cool that is. Project Zomboid, a game where you can just run out of juice and just be, what, homeless? Alright, I guess that sounds interesting. How you doing, Toaster? Welcome back to the stream. How is your evening treating you? Everyone's having a good night so far, so hopefully you're having a good night too. It's a zombie survival simulator. Isn't that basically every survival horror game? Whoa, what the fuck? Shmup Fest? I clicked on my Steam so I can check out this game, and then I see Shmup Fest. I used to be all about the shmups. Oh wait, I think the definition of shmup has changed since last I advocated for the genre. In my brain, shmups are games like, 1942 or Radiant Silvergun, Whisker Squadron Survivor. Well, this looks like it might be a Star Fox style game. It looks like SWAT Cats. Anybody remember that show, that cartoon SWAT Cats? I mean, the animation looks cool. From creators of Race the Sun. Okay, so it's like a Star Fox with SWAT Cats. It looks nice. I like it. Interesting. Shmup Fest. I'm gonna add this to my wish list. I may check it out someday. I would also like to participate in this poundage transference. If there was a way to do it, man, I would set that up, because I've got plenty that I'm actively trying to get rid of right now. It's been meh, not bad, not good, just meh. I'm fine with meh. Okay, well, so long as you're fine with meh, then meh is just fine. I think the definition is content. You've reached a state of contentedness. I mean, the server that my wife and I play, we haven't full reached that point yet, but operate primarily off of natural resources. Project Zomboid. Macross? It looks like Macross with cats, but it looked cool. Like, I kind of want to try it. We have fuel and other resources stocked for emergencies. They tried to bring back SWAT Cats, did they? When did they try to bring back SWAT Cats? Project Zomboid is good. Yo, Arachnid Soul, what's up? Welcome back to the stream. How is your Thursday night treating you? So far, everyone's having a meh to good Thursday, so I hope we keep the streak going. It's a top-down 7 Days to Die, which I also love. Well, let me watch this video then. So far, it looks like The Sims. Oh, I see. Alright, that guy was just fucked from the start. What the fuck? I mean, if all you've got is like a little crowbar, then you're just gonna be fucked. Also, in any of these like zombie scenarios, has anyone ever like thought of just wearing like chainmail? Just get yourself a nice chainmail suit and just never take that shit off. Because it seems like chainmail would be a pretty safe bet against biting, scratching zombies. Okay, so it is kind of Sims-like in that you build your, could build a little outpost. Like, what is she even doing in a prison full of this many zombies? I mean, it's a prison. You know those motherfuckers couldn't escape. That looks interesting. It looks pretty cool. It's early access. Oh, boy. What? Release date 2013 and it's still in early access? What the fuck does that mean? How is it still in early access if this thing's been out since like 10 years ago? It basically is The Sims. The Sims mixed with 7 Days. Graphics is Sims, but not in other ways. It's an open world survival game. Okay. It's like a top-down Sims Dead Island. One of the top 5 ever made IMO. Okay, wow. Glowing praise from Arachnid. In the life simulator aspects, it absolutely is like The Sims. Technically, you'd be safe in cloth armor, so you don't gotta sell your car to get chainmail. I mean, I would not take my chances with cloth. I would just go straight for the chainmail. Sorry, I'm not on good enough terms with my local blacksmith. I mean, if you were smart, you would order your chainmail right now. I mean, go to Dark Knight Armory. I think that's what it's called, Dark Knight Armory. You can find yourself a decent chainmail, I think. I think it's called Dark Knight Armory. I think they also sell chainmail on like fucking Amazon too, but I don't know if I would trust that chainmail. Yeah, look at that, 91 bucks. I mean, I don't know if you'll be able to fit into it. I probably won't be able to fit into it, but I could probably retrofit something. This guy is ready for zombies. This is really all you need. Got to get you some gloves too and like some kind of a helmet. Like a motorcycle helmet. PZ is a game that actually benefits from being early access? How? 7 Days to Die has also been early access 10 years. It means they gave up. The game's very good, but they don't consider it done until they've implemented everything they want to implement. Well, I have a lot of strong opinions about games that stay in early access for a long time. I feel like, well, that's another argument. That's a debate to get into some other day. I have very strong opinions about games that stay in early access for too long a period of time. There's just like a weird con artist vibe to games like that for me. And I definitely have been taken for a ride on a few of them. EA means nothing with both games. They are both basically finished. Project Zomboid got an update this month. Okay, well, I mean, it's good that they're still actively working on it. Early access that long means ignore the bugs that likely will never get fixed. Well, there's that. Like, sometimes it's ignore the bugs that won't ever get fixed. Sometimes it's like, you know, we keep promising features that are never going to be delivered. Sometimes it's like, there's just a shit quality of the overall game that we could excuse by just saying it's early access. You just gotta hold on hope that once we're out of the early access phase, the game will be more solid than what you're playing right now. There's hardly any major bugs. But then it just means that they got more money than expected, so they wanted to keep working on it. I mean, that's good then. I was mainly kidding. 7 Days to Die, for example, met everything in their OG roadmap years ago, but just continued to add more stuff. There's no law about, having to be early access in order to add more stuff. You can have an official release of your game and then still release things on top of it. It's just that early access label is kind of like you can't be mad at the shit quality of this game, because we're early still. Even though we've been released for like 10 years now. Like, you can make your game solid, release it, and then just update it as you would after the fact, and then get rid of this label. Like, there's no need for the label. The game will play the same regardless if it has this label or not. The label is all just about, like, I don't know. It feels seedy to me. If it's a game, like, and there are games that are legitimately early access, like, some Kickstarter game or whatever that's just barely out of like the vertical slice phase, and they wanna gin up interest, they wanna get some revenue, but they have a roadmap, but the game is still early in development. It's been in early access for like maybe 6 months now. Okay, I can understand that. I can get by that. And even like a year or so, to me that's kind of pushing it, but I could get early access for like a year and a half. Once you get to like the 2+ year phase, it's kind of like a shit or get off the pot on what this game actually is. Is it an official release? If it's not ready to be officially released, then take it off of the Steam store and just work on it, and stop taking people's money. Because like that's the thing, they're like just taking people's money and they're not delivering what they promised as a finished product. And it's part of the whole software as a service amorphous subscription model kind of thing, where the expectations on what you get for buying a product is completely watered down from what it used to be when a game was finished and you bought it. You just had all of the features right out the box. I know that there are limitations with smaller studios and independent developers, and there's probably only like a small handful of people working on this game, so if they need the revenue, then you do what you gotta to get that revenue in. I understand it, but it still just rubs me the wrong way to see games in early access for like 10+ years. It's just an indie studio that cares about the game. Exactly. Cloth armor is really good if you're up against a zombie, though. It could stop knives and some arrows. No, I get that, but, it can also catch on fire. It can, chainmail can't catch on fire. It'll burn the shit out of you if you are in a fire, but it won't catch on fire. Project Zomboid is one of the only early access games that I feel is worth the money. There's a very small list. Okay. All right. Also, I'm far too high right now, but if you get legit swarmed by zombies, it doesn't matter what armor you have on, you're dead. Maybe. I don't know, man. I still feel like chainmail can help you bulldoze through that swarm if you have like the leg strength. If you have the leg strength to do like the running back thing, where all the linebackers and defensive linemen are trying to stop the running back from gaining that extra 1 yard, and he's just pushing the pile. Like, you can probably get away. This studio does deliver. They do take a while because there's a small team. All right, I mean everybody is singing this game's praises, so like I'm willing to give them the benefit of the doubt, but I'm just talking about the whole early access model in general. Like, I don't mean it to be like a personal vicious indictment of this particular developer, but I don't like just the idea of a game calling itself early access when, there are children, who were born after this game was first put on Steam who are like, starting to go into puberty and shit. It's like, how early? What is the definition of early in this regard? And the systems that they innovate are quite new and foreign to them. I think Project Zomboid is complete enough to not need the early access label. Yeah, and that would be perfectly cool if they just removed it. Honestly, many finished games that I play should be in early access. There's more people on that list than the list of games in early access that have burnt me. Maybe. I mean, that's probably true. But, you know, if somebody puts out a shit game, at least you can just say, hey, these people suck, they put out a shit game, and they get a lot of shit for it. You know, like, what would the reception of Cyberpunk 2077 had been if they said it was early access when they first launched it? Like, would they have gotten the level of shit that they got for it if they had just said, this game's early access, you know? Probably not. Maybe. It's possible, but probably not, because then they would have been able to point to it and say, wait, we said it was early access. You can't give a shit. We're still actively developing it, blah, 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 blah. You know, it just kind of takes... It takes a lot of, like, the responsibility of the developer to actually deliver a good product for the price that they're charging, and $20 isn't that much. That's not that big of a deal. And I don't want to make it sound like I'm reaming these guys in particular, but, like, if you've got like a $60, $70 game or something, then, you know, you're asking a big financial commitment of people. Don't try to hide your inability to deliver behind an early access label. If you're in the middle of a swarm and they're tearing at your armor, they're gonna get it off. You know, I feel like this needs to be a Mythbusters. Like, we need to get somebody in a chainmail armor, and then we need to get like a bunch of extras, and we just need to be like, all right, extras, your goal is to... What we'll do is we'll have like a suit, we'll have like a pouch suit. It'll be a pouch suit. The pouch itself won't be super tough, but it'll be just tough enough to where, like, it takes a lot to like rip it. And the pouch suit will be full of like fake blood. And we'll put this person in this pouch suit full of fake blood, and then we'll put chainmail over the pouch. And then we'll say to all the extras, okay, you gotta make this guy bleed just using your hands and teeth. And go. And we'll put the motorcycle helmet on the dude and all that other stuff. And we'll see. We'll give him like a 10-minute time frame. 10 minutes. Put him in a warehouse or something, or some kind of field, or whatever it needs to be. All right, Horde. Make that guy bleed, and we'll see if they could actually get beyond that chainmail in that 10-minute time span. And they have to sign waivers because, you know, we're not going to cover the dental cost of anybody that gets overzealous and tries to rip chainmail with their teeth. I'm also inclined to agree that it doesn't need that label. Oh, I just Googled the armor thing. Kevlar would be best because they can't bite through it. You'll probably be bruised to hell and back, but they aren't ripping that off you easily. I don't know. I mean, I guess it depends on... Do zombies like, when you become a zombie, do you have like super strong jaw muscles or something? You seem to be very focused on their ability to like declothe you. Which I never considered as like, is that a feature in the game? Like, can zombies rip off your armor in this game? I just never considered that to be a possibility of being disrobed by a zombie. But it is changing marginally and has so in the past year or so. Currently, they're working on a subsurface structure, new engine, AI animals, and survivors with complicated stories, and a bunch of other stuff. That's all awesome. Like, I mean, I'm glad they're doing that too. I just, you know, they can do that without having the early access label on it. You know, just, if you want, just call it like free expansions or free DLC or whatever. I don't think chainmail is going to save you from zombies. If your skin is broken and zombie gets saliva scratched, you're screwed. I just don't know how they're gonna break your skin. Like, do zombies have like vampire fangs or something? Can they get in there? Is it a is it a zombie with a knife? I mean, chainmail is specifically designed to like protect you from blades like slashing, and I guess depending on how thin the blade, if they have rapiers or epis or something, maybe they'll stick it right into the little hole and stab you, and then pull this. That's why I want to see a zombie with a foil, and the zombie just stabs you, and then pulls the foil out, and then like spits right on your wound, and then you're like, ah, fuck, that was a very calculated move, zombie. Clearly, you've done this before. I wouldn't trust chainmail with pit bulls either. I mean, I don't know. Oh boy, I'm about to start getting into unhinged YouTube searches. I mean, I know that dog trainers have those big cloth arm things that they use to, you know, protect themselves from dog bites. And I guess theoretically that should be enough for a zombie too, but those things are big and bulky. And I don't know if you want to walk around covered head to toe in like the big bulky cloth thing. I think the benefit of chainmail is that it's tough to bite through and cut through, and it's a lot more flexible. Not necessarily they will rip your clothes, but mostly if you're that close in that situation, you're probably already dead. They don't take your clothes off in the game, but in most fiction, zombies act entirely on instinct with minimal learning. So a zombie would try to bite, see if they see it can't, then the zombie brain would tell it to rip the armor off. Are zombies that smart? I guess it depends on which fictional zombie you're talking about. Some zombies are very intelligent, other zombies are just kind of on autopilot. Maybe a dog suit that's a third thickness and then the chainmail on top of that. I mean, that sounds like that's starting to get into bulky territory. I mean, you can also just do... I feel like they had it right in the medieval era, because you could also just do like chainmail and then like a gambeson. Yeah, you can just get one of these and then have the chainmail on underneath it, and then just get you some of those like those cooking gloves that they have to prevent you from like slicing your hand. Just get some of those, get chainmail, put the chainmail on, put the gambeson on. Granted, you can't live in Texas with all these thick, bulky layers. This was designed for people in Britain and shit who had to go to war in those cold-ass winters. Because being in the freezing cold in plate mail was not ideal. So, you can't live in a hot climate with this shit. And I don't think you want to use plate mail when you're dealing with the zombie horde, because that's just a shit ton of mobility issues, and there are a lot of vulnerable areas in chainmail or in plate mail too. I think with armor, the best thing would be something with with as few parts as they can take off as possible. I mean, this gambeson is just one big piece, so that might be your best bet. Yeah, that's true. Whenever I think of zombies, it's slow and dumb George Romero zombies, who only transfer via bite. I see anything else is infected. Yeah, that's kind of my view on zombies too. Like, I never really subscribed to the 28 Days Later zombies, who were all like, they were all like NFL linebackers, and they could run like 4 or 5 40s, and you know, do parkour up walls and shit. I never subscribed to those guys as being zombies. They just seem kind of like angry crackheads. Like, zombies are a very specific thing to me, and like, if you're talking about a horde of creatures that, you know, I don't even necessarily, I guess I never really looked into the zombie lore. I don't even really know why they have to bite you. Like, they don't ever really, do they eat you or do they just bite you? Sometimes they eat you, I guess, but most of the time it seems like they just bite you. Like, I don't know why they're so bitey. They eat you? No, they don't. Like, they start to eat you, and then you turn into a zombie, and then they stop. Then they stop eating you. So, like, are they just picky eaters? They only want to eat what's living? Like, once they register you as dead, they stop eating you? Do zombies shit? Because they're doing a lot of eating then, and I've never heard anyone address whether or not zombies take shits. I forgot. I talk about Rome too much, but Toaster, are you the person that all those memes are about? One day I just started seeing all of these memes about thinking about the Roman Empire, and I'm like, where the fuck did this come from? And like, in the true old man fashion that I am, I had to Google it and be like, oh, okay, that's where it came from. There was a TikTok and somebody talking about the Roman Empire, and then some women reacted to it, and it got out of hand from there. I was like, I've never spent any amount of time thinking about the Roman Empire. Really? Like, why is this a thing? I mean, I watched a cool Netflix documentary, and I guess I talked about it a bit with Justin in the context of The Mandalorian, but other than that, I forgot I talk about Rome too much, but you know what? Be really good for fighting zombies with a group. Phalanxes, shields, shield walls, spears, big ass shields, stuff like that. Phalanxes were pretty good in general. Phalanxes were good for a lot of things, but the problem with the phalanx though is you could still, if you got around it, then, you know, the phalanx can fall pretty easily. So, you know, yeah, they can stick a zombie, you know, with their spears before the zombies can get on the shield wall, but if you're dealing with a shit ton of zombies and, you know, they're already undead, eventually they're going to get around that shield wall. So, I feel like a phalanx has limited viability. You can have a phalanx, but like somewhere in that phalanx, you're going to need like holes or little slots or whatever for snipers with rifles to shoot through, and like so they can headshot all of the zombies that are being blocked up by the shield wall. They only want to eat what's living? I assume zombies just shit themselves like birds instantly. Okay, that's fascinating. Some bite to spread the virus, some eat. Why would they want to spread the virus? Like, that seems like they're making a very conscious decision there for like some ideological purpose. Do zombies have an ideology that they adhere to that requires them to spread the virus? I am the person that all those memes are about. So you're the one that's fucking talking about the Roman Empire all the time. All right, fair enough. I know where to go to then. I know where the source of all that shit comes from. I mean, the Roman Empire, there are some interesting things about it, but I don't think it's unique. The shit that's interesting about the Roman Empire, I don't think is necessarily unique to the Roman Empire. I mean, the Ottoman Empire was interesting to me. You know, like most empires, even the weird ass British Empire had a lot of really crazy shit going on with it. Just the idea that they were gods of the sea. Like, why was the fucking British rulers of the sea? What a random ass thing for a bunch of scraggly. You would think that it would be Vikings or something, and Vikings definitely had their spread, but like, you know, the British Empire was pretty wild. I mean, all those seafaring. But I mean, then you had Imperial Japan, which was a thing. You had the Mongolians, the Golden Horde. There's a lot of different interesting aspects of Empire when you look at it through history. Kind of makes me want to play Age of Empire. But yeah, I get it with the Roman Empire. It's just not my thing. I think about the Roman Empire twice per year or so when I kill Legion scum. I prefer thinking of the Greeks. Yeah, I like Greek culture too. Like, if I had to choose Greek or Rome, I'd probably choose Greek. Cooler mythology, gayer, better food. I don't know about gayer. The Romans were pretty fucking gay. It may have been equal on that one. Mythology is pretty much cribbed. The Roman mythology is pretty much cribbed from Greek, so I'll give it to Greece on that. Better food? Ooh, that's tough. You're gonna start an international conflict there. Greek food or Italian food? I mean, I don't know what traditional Roman food was. I don't know what that looked like. I'm just attributing Italian food to the Roman Empire. And if I do that, then I think I have to go with the Roman Empire on that one. I do love Greek food for certain, but oh man, that's a tough one. Rome replaced the phalanx with another formation that I can't remember the name of. It was a group. It was 3 groups rather than one big one that support each other. I know what you're talking about, but I forget. I don't know if I ever knew the name of that formation, actually. The Vikings eventually died down because they realized that raiding and dying in glorious battle wasn't great at all. Was great at all, but it doesn't feed your kids. Yeah, I mean, there's only so much pillaging and raiding you can do before you're like, all right, what exactly are we doing here? Like, a lot of us are dying young. We aren't really building civilizations that we could build on top of. We're just kind of roaming around, spreading ourselves pretty thin and not really doing much to leave anything behind. The Romans were pretty gay, but the Greeks have the lady of her roommate. The lady and her roommate. I don't know what you mean. The lady and her roommate. What are you referring to on that one? Did anybody used to watch that show? It came on Spike TV, which lets you know what kind of a doofus I was back when I was watching Spike TV. But it would be like ninjas versus samurai or something. I forget what that show was called. Deadliest Warrior, that's what it was called. They had so many hilarious reenactments of shit. Sappho from the Isle of Lesbos. Okay, well, I'm not super familiar with the Isle of Lesbos, but I do like the name whenever I see it. I watched a lot of Spike TV back in the day, like 2003-ish, when Spike switched over from being TNN. I watched quite a bit. I watched this show whenever I could. This was ridiculous. Deadliest Warrior, Comanche versus Mongol. Like, they would always posit like these ridiculous scenarios, like what was it, Comanche? A Comanche warrior comes across a Mongolian warrior, and for whatever reason, the two decide to like fight to the death. Who would win? Like, in what scenario? I want to know where this actually takes place. Like, did the Mongolian find themselves, like, in southwestern America? Or did a Comanche Indian somehow find themselves in the middle of China? Ironically, I think if the Legion in New Vegas ripped off the Roman military tactics properly, they'd actually be way more efficient at taking out feral ghouls than any other faction in Fallout. One of these days, I will play Fallout again, or at least one of the more recent ones. I watched some Deadliest Warrior. I think they actually had a video game based on the show. Really? They had a game based on the Deadliest Warrior? Okay, I gotta look that up. Oh, they did. Okay, hold on. Let's finish watching this because I can't remember who won this battle. If I was going to cast a vote, I would say the Mongolian would win because he just has body armor on, and body armor is very effective. Oh, but he was ambushed, so it's not like a 1 versus 1. Well, I mean, that's a different fight then. If you're talking about one Mongolian versus like 3 Comanche or something. I mean, they're both good mounted archers. One of the coolest videos you could ever watch on YouTube is the video of Mongolian wolf hunters, and they hunt wolves using giant ass golden eagles. And it's crazy to see these giant wolf packs run in fear of these golden eagles that just swoop down on them and just wipe them out. All right, that was a hell of a spin. Broke his spear, and now they're about to just get right into like the sword fighting component. I can't even tell. This is like a 2P video, so I can't even tell what kind of weapon the Comanche warrior is using. He just grabbed like a mace off of his horse. What did he stab him with? Again, I can't tell. I guess he's got like a little dagger. Oh, he got him. A tomahawk or something right in the neck. And then he took his fucking... Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Come on, Spike TV. Come on, Spike TV. You could have just had him take the hat. Winner Comanche. Oh, boy. Well, that definitely sounds like Spike TV circa 2004, 2005. Yeah, I think they did. They did this show with animals as well to see which one would win. This is the concept MMA used to have back in the day. 2 different fighters with 2 different styles. I remember that, yeah. Which style went out. Now basically everyone does the same thing, which sucks because I liked it more when it was 2 radically different types of fighting techniques, fighting styles. I mean, I still every now and then will watch. I mean, that's why it's called MMA. It's called MMA because it's mixed. It's mixed martial arts. It's not mixed anymore. Now it's all just jiu-jitsu. It's all Brazilian jiu-jitsu fighting. But some of the coolest videos is like if you watch the MMA battles from, you know, Japan or Thailand or whatever, you'll see like Muay Thai kickboxers fighting like Korean Taekwondo fighters, and it's pretty interesting. I think it was like a mediocre Mortal Kombat ripoff. Jesus, lol. Yeah, they could have just left it with... I mean, we would have gotten the idea. He took his hat. We would have gotten the idea if he had just taken his hat and left it at that. But they went the whole 9 yards with it. Anyways, I feel like, I don't know. I forgot why I went on this tangent. I feel like Deadliest Warrior also had like a bunch of episodes where they would like make Romans fight random people. What? Persian immortal? What the fuck does that mean? What's a Persian immortal? Do Persians have immortals and I just wasn't aware of it? Versus a Celt. Okay, I don't know what the fuck's going on there. SWAT versus GSG-9? That hardly sounds even remotely interesting. Roman versus Rajput? This looks like a video game. Good idea, Maniacal. Jesus versus some random teacher from Spain. Well, I mean, Jesus already kind of lost out to the Romans on that one, so I don't know. That teacher probably has a hand up on him. A Persian immortal is like their best warrior or something. Okay, so it's like a title. Like, they're the guys who got the best armor and weapons. I think you had to survive a bunch of battles to be called one. Well, this is new to me. Immortals, the Achaemenid Empire. Immortals or Persian immortals was the name given by Herodotus to elite heavy infantry unit of 10,000 soldiers in the army of the Achaemenid Empire. The unit served in a dual capacity through its role as imperial guard alongside its contribution to the ranks of the Persian Empire's standing army. Okay. So they were just like even though there was 10,000 of them, I would say elite, they were the elite of the elite. Okay. That makes more sense to me. If you don't have the context and you just see somebody called an immortal, then you just kind of, you're just kind of like, oh, that's bizarre. I grew up studying a decent few styles of martial arts, as did I. I studied 3 different styles. What did you study? I think I'm completely wrong. I'm super high. No, you were spot on. You were spot on. They had specialized gear too, it sounds like what you said. Bronze breastplates and helmets, and while their horses wore chamfrons and petarils of bronze together with shoulder pieces, which also protected the rider's thighs. Okay, well, I mean, that looks pretty awesome. I need to do more research on empires of the ancient Middle East, because I don't know enough. And like, it seems like that's where most of imperial history originates from. I hear the name Immortal and I assume it's someone who survived many battles or injuries, that they got a title for it. Well, I mean, you're thinking rationally. For someone who claims to be super high, you're thinking much more rationally than I am. Because I hear Immortal and I think Highlander. I need to get there too, Toaster. I'm going to have some cannabis in my vape pen now. All right, well, light it up, boys. It's not Friday, but it's Friday light. Taekwondo, Jiu-Jitsu, and Tang Soo Do. I'm currently in talks with a ninjutsu and I don't even know that one. Arnis instructor. Arnis, what is that? Oh, Kali, also known as Kali or Eskrima, is the national martial arts of the Philippines. Yes, I've known people who have studied this stick fighting. This was really big on Okinawa. You know, Okinawa being in close proximity to the Philippines. Oh, that just reminded me. I just bummed myself out. One of my favorite Filipino restaurants here in Austin, they changed. They like, and they got shit for it too. They changed their branding and they're like, we're no longer serving Filipino food. Now we're serving Mexican food. And I was like, God damn it, dude. We're like in the middle of Texas. Like there's a million different Mexican restaurants down any street you walk down. Like it's so hard to find a good Filipino place here though. And I imagine it's a business decision. They were located in a weird area to begin with, so they probably weren't just getting a lot of natural traffic. And there probably isn't a lot of people outside of me and like maybe the, you know, Filipino population here in Austin that are like, oh, I want Filipino food now. So I'm imagining it was a business decision, but man, it fucking sucks because every Filipino place that I found in this city like has shut down. Like the Peach Tortilla shut down. What was the other one? It was like called Dobo Abodo or something like that. That place shut down. And then this new place just converted. So it's like, I'm just running out. Every time I find a Filipino place in Austin, they just immediately shut down. It's almost like they're trying to run from me. At any rate, I knew people who studied this. I don't even think they call it. It was when I took it, it was called. I wonder if there's any. I don't even know if it's fully recognized anymore. I took an Okinawan style called Okinawa Te, but I don't think they teach it anywhere. Which I think it was an offshoot of... I don't know what it was an offshoot of. Hold on a second, let me do some more Googling because this is like... Damn, I think I like may have studied either like this is like a lost form of martial arts, Okinawa Te. What the fuck is this? If you like no rules fighting, you'll love these videos. What? You've seen the exciting reality-based fighting tournaments on pay-per-view. Now you can enter the mind of the no rules fighter. How would you like to learn some of pit fighting's ultimate grappling, submission, and ground striking and countermeasure techniques? How about fight strategy? Whether you want to become the next no rules champion and enjoy the fortune and fame it represents, or you're just a pure fight enthusiast and want to learn more about. This was like the era of, it was when the UFC became a thing, but before it was like recognized as something legitimate. And those early UFC matches were almost like, it felt almost illegal. It was almost like, you know, it was like blood sport type stuff. And I feel like this is marketing towards that demographic there, like no rules fighting. That was a big part. That was a big part of the style of martial arts that I learned, Russian Sambo wrestling. It was all about like And I remember my sensei very specifically being like, use anything around you as a weapon that you can. If there's a rock or a bottle, use it. And I was just like, damn, all right, well, sure. It was called, they called it Okinawa Te American Ryu, but it was based off of a different style of Okinawan martial arts that I can't remember the name of, and like there's no information about it. Like, it's just lost to the sands of time at this point. But it was just like, a lot of the stuff that they taught though was basic, Okinawan style karate. I learned that in Shotokan and Seidokan. How do you make the jump to Mexican food? How do you make that jump to Mexican? I mean, it's not that difficult, honestly. Filipino food and Mexican food, there's a lot of similarities that you might think. There's some differences, sure, but there's a lot of spice similarities there. Like, when I was growing up, they would a lot of the kids at school would always be like, hey, Filipinos are like the Mexicans of Asia. And it was an identity that a lot of the Filipino kids embraced, man. Back in the early 90s, all the Filipino kids loved, cosplaying as cholos. And then, of course, there's obviously just history there with that island, too. But Filipino food is fucking amazing. I liked early UFC. I grew up in Vegas, so we had early UFC. That shit was wild. I remember it being crazy when it first came out. It was only legal in Vegas in the US. I thought it was also legal on Hawaii, too. UFC became way too political and commercialized IMO. I don't know about political, but commercialized for sure. The fights just aren't fun. I have more fun watching boxing than I do watching UFC. Vegas and Puerto Rico. Okay, maybe that's what it was, Puerto Rico rather than Hawaii. Definitely more versed in Korean martial arts here. I was never, I knew a lot of people that did Taekwondo, but legs are not my strong point there. I don't have the ability to, I'm not good at kicking. I always loved Japanese MMA league called Dream, which was a follow-up to Pride. I used to watch Pride FC a lot, and then eventually I think Pride faltered, and then I just stopped paying attention, so I didn't even know there was a follow-up to Pride. I used to like watching Pride FC. In fact, a lot of those weirdo MMA fights that I watched where it was like somebody doing Taekwondo fighting like an American-style boxer or whatever, a lot of that was on Pride. I'll add it to my wish list. Project Zomboid. I'll add it to my wish list. I'll give it a shot at some point. It's been a long ass time since I played this game. Oh, it's been a long, long time. I can't even really remember how to play it, so this should be an interesting experiment. I think I'm done with Starfield. I don't know if I don't think I caught you guys up with my Starfield shit. So basically, I'm soft blocked in the worst possible way. So I'm on a mission where part of the mission is they put you on a ship that's not in your control, and you don't really have a way to backtrack out of it. The only way you can get off of the ship is to complete the mission. There's like a loading screen transition at the end where you interact with the door, and then it loads you into the ship that you use to go back to the rest of the game. Unfortunately, the interactive door that you need to click on in order to hit that loading screen doesn't work for me. Like, I can't target it. I can't force my way into that door. And I've tried using all sorts of console commands to get past that door, but it just doesn't the thing doesn't come up. And I tried backtracking through the whole level to see if I can go back the way I came and get off of the ship there and do other quests, but the door that enters the spaceship also is not interactable. So I'm literally stuck. I tried seeing if there was a console command that can teleport me off-world someplace, and to my knowledge, there isn't. I've searched. Maybe I just didn't find it. What is going on here? Why is the aspect ratio changing? I searched and couldn't find it, but yeah, with that, I just can't get off of the ship. I'm stuck. Can't go back, can't go forward. I'm just stuck on the ship. And I tried to load into a previous save, a save before I went on that mission, but all of my saves were overwritten by autosaves, which were all on that ship. So I literally have no way off of the ship. I'm just done. So outside of starting a new game, I think I'm done with Starfield, unfortunately. June 13th was the last time you played it. It's set on Steam. The only thing I did then, though, was I updated to the beta track just to see what was different on the beta environment. The answer to that question was not much. They did a performance update, and I was like, oh, I wonder what the performance update makes it look like. I wonder if it actually performs better. And it didn't, so that was all I did on that. I know some Kung Fu and Sanda. So you're just like a martial artist living in the Colorado mountains or something. You gotta open a dojo. By the way, Bethesda super low-key released a new game this week on Android. It's Fallout Shelter, but it's... What? It's Fallout Shelter, but it's set in the Elder Scrolls world. What does that mean? Fallout Shelter... Is it a Fallout game or is it an Elder Scrolls game? I also saw they brought out a Doom game on Android this week. So they're doing all sorts of low-key shit. COC Jemison? That's a console command you want to use? Okay, I'll try that. I'll try that next time I play it. As a matter of fact, before I start this, I'm going to play Shadows of Doubt. But now that you mentioned that, though, I want to see if that's actually going to get me off of that fucking ship. Of course, Devin has problems with NPC bathroom. Bathroom? It wasn't a bathroom. Actually, okay, I'll copy this command and then see if that'll get me off of the ship. Fucking Bethesda. They should have slapped an early access label on this game, and then I wouldn't be quite so mad about it. As for that specific quest, yeah, so I think I'm just gonna be... Unfortunately, this is the Crimson Fleet quest. Yeah, it's this door right here. Like, I should be able to open it, but I can't interact with it. I did literally everything. The first time I played this quest, I killed everybody. And then I thought, well, maybe killing everybody broke it. So I played it a second time where I didn't kill anybody. And I snuck in and did all the stuff I needed to do. But it still broke it. And then the third time, just now, I just killed everybody again. And it's still fucked up, so... Oops. Probably could be fixed with a few commands too. I mean, I just need to get off the ship. I know there's a command that'll finish a quest for you, I think, but if it doesn't get me off of this ship, then that command isn't going to be very useful. Oh, oops. Why is this fucking thing not going away? Go away, prompt. Alright, well, that command didn't work. You can't have any reference selected? Is that what's going on here? Is it GM? Nope, it just doesn't want to fucking help me out at all. It's like, no. You're stuck here. You're doomed to live this spaceship purgatory. Alright, I'll try this one. Hey, that one worked. Alright.
I have something for you when you have a moment.
Okay. Well, that probably means... Thank you, Taco.
Hey.
So what is that going to do about this quest? There's probably going to be no way for me to get back to it. Freedom, yes, freedom. I've been stuck on that ship for several days now. Actually, it's a good thing that I came here because I am radically over encumbered, so I need to sell this shit anyways.
Please let me know if I'm... You won't find a lot. You'll find that I have...
Oh, let's see. I can only sell some of this shit.
I'll see you again, I'm sure.
You could just summon your ship and fly there and see what happens if you dock and leave. I could do that. I'll try that. Yeah, I'm gonna try that then. Let me see. I am eating shit on performance here. Damn, this encumbrance. I've never actually been to this part of Jameson. I didn't even know this was over here. The fuck is CJ's?
Thanks for stopping by. Life in New Atlantis moves. I've got all your basics.
I know I have a lot of stolen gear too, so I should probably go to, I stole a bunch of shit because I didn't think I was going to be getting off of that ship anyways, so I should probably go to the Red Line on Mars and sell it all.
Serious. Now I want to look up every word in the dictionary to make sure this doesn't happen again. Cool spacesuit.
What the fuck am I looking at? Come on, guy. Catch your breath.
Yeah.
I don't know why using my oh shit. I don't know why using my jetpack takes stamina. It's a jetpack. Why is this thing running like ass? What the fuck?
Flown across most of the settled systems in all manners of spacecraft, and yet I still get sick on the gnat.
Okay, so my ship is here still. That's good.
Anything I...
Oh, you're a fucking brokey? Well, fuck you. I'm not gonna unload my shit on you. Why are you so broke, Trade Authority?
I picked up something you might be interested in.
Later, Sarah. We've got to see if I can, Gotta see if I can find some way to complete that mission. Oops.
Really?
Scouts drumbeat. Space adept suppressed caliber. What the fuck? All right, I'm gonna keep that one. I'm gonna put that one. I thought I had another. Guess I got rid of the other Beowulf. Hopefully my shielded cargo blocks all of this stolen shit. Quest items. Alright, that should be all of my stolen gear. Wait, nope, there's one right. Oh, but I can't get rid of that. For some reason. Hope that doesn't pop me somewhere.
Necessary for you to drag around all that gear.
Alright, I'm gonna save it. It doesn't even have my normal save on here. What the fuck? Why are all my saves just auto saves? Alright, let's see. I don't even know how to find this place on the map. Because I wasn't You don't fly to this location yourself. That's the problem. You don't fly to this location yourself. So I haven't the slightest fucking clue where this place is. Yeah, it won't even let me set a course on this quest. So I think unless I can find a console command that'll take me directly back to load me directly back into that map, and hopefully, or I guess if there was a console command that will load me onto the ship that I'm trying to steal, because the ship that I'm trying to get onto is called the SY-920. So I guess if there's a console command that could load me onto let me see if I can Google that or something. What? This doesn't give me any information. What the fuck? I guess maybe I can just try. Let me see if I can just try. Oh, you got it? Is that it? How'd you find that? Like, what resource are you using to find this shit? Because clearly you are better at locating this than I am. Oh man, if this helps me finally beat this quest, I will owe you. I will owe you something. Okay, so this just put me back on that space station. This is where I was before. And all of the litany of dead bodies are all still here. I hope that this fucking thing magically works. Nope, still broken. And the thing is, I did do the command that lets you clip through the environment, but there's nothing back there. So it definitely loads you into a totally new map. And I don't know what the name of that map is. Yeah, because this is just some random dude doing this playthrough. And he's doing it the stealth way. So he doesn't kill anyone. But yeah, he goes. And he activates the test flight, which I've already done. And then he goes here. Door opens for him, which it did for me, but he actually gets the ability to board the ship. I guess this is the ship that he's on. I guess it's not the SY-920. I guess it's called the Comspike. Is that what it is? The Comspike? I wonder if that's on this list. Nope, it's not. Try that. Okay, I'll give that a shot. Player.move to and then these coordinates. Yeah, didn't do anything. Let me, what did it actually say when I watched that video again? Prototype ship is what it's called. Player move to and then those coordinates. Do I need that D on there? I guess so. This is compiled script not saved. I don't know what that means. It looks space, but it isn't? Oh, okay. I mean, that still didn't do anything. Oh, there was a space that was automatically put in there. There we go. Is that gonna work?
So, where to next?
Oh. Oh. Oh, wait.
Yes? What?
Is this the ship I need to be on? No, this is the ship that I came in on. This is the ship that I came in on. I need to be on the other ship.
I was a use. Captain Dai, you can fly the ship herself. Way better than I can.
I can't even talk to her. I wonder if I can exit this ship. Yeah, this is the ship that you start the mission on, but the point of the mission is you get snuck on board this UC ship by these smugglers to steal a different ship. So you come in on one ship and then you leave on another. And it's that other ship that I'm having issues with. That's the ship I can't board. I guess it's called in the game, it's called the prototype ship, but I can't seem to find an ID for the prototype ship. Inaccessible. So I can't even get back on the SY-920. Where were you getting those strings from? Like all of the... Everything I've seen about people having issues with this quest, it's all about way earlier in the quest and not at this part. Let me try this. Shit, were we gonna do something about the Shadows of Doubt update? I swear I'm gonna get to it in a second. I'm down this rabbit hole now of trying to fix this quest. Not... Oh, so, like, it's not even sequential. Okay, I have a bunch of done there. What is 1705? Is it QUST? Did I do that right? Doesn't seem to be working properly for me. Okay, I'll try this. This is the last thing I'll try, and then I'll go over to Shadows of Doubt. Oh shit, what the fuck? Oh, that doesn't make any sense. Why is it moving that way? Whoa. Okay, that clearly, that clearly, wasn't quite it. Oh, what the fuck? How'd that happen? I don't even... What the fuck? Alright, I don't, can't even. What is the command to do the clipping thing? It's like TCL or something like that. No, that's for collision. Well, I guess maybe TCL will do it. My camera is kind of locked into place, though. So, I don't think that's quite gonna do the trick. What is that? What is place at me? What does this do? Or what is this supposed to do? It's not, it doesn't seem to be working. It will literally place the ship where you are at. Maybe I should, go back to this joint.
I have things for you.
Oh, I'm fucking broken as fuck. Why? Why am I broken? Why am I so broken? Is my TCL still fucked up? Oh shit, okay, good. It saved me. I can't remember how to not crouch anymore. There we go. There we go, okay. Okay, now let's try this command. Oops. Nope, that doesn't seem to be working either. Ah, well, I'll give it a shot. I'll mess around now that I'm at least off of the ship. I could do other quests, I could do other things, which is what I wanted to do initially when this broke. So now that I can at least do that much, I'll just get back to this later. Thank you, though. I appreciate your help on that. Close, Starfield, close. That or help prototype 4 GBFM should provide you with a better ID. At least we've gotten you off that station. Yeah, that's the big thing, is getting off of the station, because I can at least now just continue on with the rest of the game, being off of the station. Alright. Sorry about that detour, Toaster. I know you're eager to see me get back into Shadows of Doubt, which for some reason I forgot my alphabet, so I couldn't figure out where it was in that list. Oh, I just cracked my back quite a bit. I'm also incredibly high. I just figured now that that's a foregone conclusion for you. Not a judgment. Actually, kind of jealous a little bit. Seems like it would be a necessity, being a chicken specialist that has to work alongside someone that's incredibly anti-Semitic. There we go. All right. Shadows of Doubt. I forget, did I play this with a controller last time, or did I play with mouse and keyboard? Allow licensed music. I forgot this game had that. Are you connecting? There it is. All right. I guess that means that you guys will pop up in this world now. Let's see how many of you become killers or whatever, cheating on your spouses. The Dead of Night, especially crafted case stations, the game sandbox. Okay, we'll just do the sandbox again. Pre-made or previously generated city. Oh, Midnight City was where I was at last time. Do I want to do another city? Do I want to do a big city? I know you can make like a larger city. Pennsylvania? Why the fuck would I want to be in Pennsylvania? I could do a very large city. Ordos, Appleton. Hey, Appleton, like Larry Appleton. Shenzhen, Shanghai, Elizabeth Quarter, Yantai Town, Totori, Reno Bay. I like that as a name for like a gritty city. Reno Bay. Santiago. Columbus. Oh, come on. Will this will put us into the game? It should, theoretically. Night City. I already have Midnight City, so Night City is a little bit redundant there. Orzo City. Is Orzo a hero in this world? They named a city after him. My money is on Reno Bay. I like Reno Bay. I'm gonna go back to Reno Bay. Depending on size, new cities may take a long time to generate. Hey, Toaster, how large are the very large cities in this world? Would you recommend a very large city or just like a medium one? The medium one that I did last time was, or I think I did a medium one. It was pretty small. I kind of want to see how big a very large city is. I usually play large. All right, then fuck it. Let's do very large. Oh, am I still Vincent D'Amico? I think I am. I think I am still Vincent D'Amico. Very large started to stutter? Okay, well. That gives me something to think about then. I'll try it though. I'll try it. I'll give very large a shot. That's what she said. I was reading some of them. I didn't see all the patch notes, but I was reading some of the patch notes, and they were mentioning things like more dialogue. I guess there are more. I guess there's a little bit more dialogue options and the ability to like give things to citizens and stuff, which sounds cool. Like my biggest fault with this game has been the overly bland dialogue, and I doubt that's changed. But I would like more robust conversations with NPCs. Oh, what's up, Goblin? You don't gotta leave, I was just saying hi. Connecting rooms. Creating relationships. Generating air ducts. I like how creating relationships and generating air ducts are like in the same vicinity. Creating evidence. All right, it seems like this is the part that's going to take quite a bit. Let's see. Sony deletes mentions of troubled Star Wars KOTOR PS5 remake and hides trailer. That's not a good sign. The game's reveal at a 2021 PlayStation Showcase is being nuked from the internet. A teaser for Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake coming to PlayStation 5 nearly stole the show at Sony's September 2021 showcase, but reports surfaced last year that the project was already in trouble. Now Star Wars fans have noticed that Sony recently deleted tweets about the game and has hidden the trailer from its official YouTube channel. That's not good. Word that the teaser trailer had been removed from PlayStation's channel first began to spread on September 28th on the Gaming Leaks and Rumors subreddit. Twitter user something or other later shared a thread showing Sony's tweets about the teaser from the original PlayStation 2021 PlayStation Showcase had also been deleted. The only official mention left appears to be a single tweet promoting multiple games from the live stream. God damn. Oh yeah, I heard about that today. It's weird that it's basically canceled. I'm assuming it was deep in development hell. Yeah, it sounds like, I mean, I think it was a combination of the fact that the game was originally developed or being worked on by Aspire, and they were having development issues with it that turned out to like amount basically to a misrepresentation of where they were in the development process. And instead of the game being only in a position where it would need maybe another year or so of development before release, it turned out that it needed multiple years of development before it was ready to be released. So Embracer Group, who owns Aspire, basically took the game away from them and handed it to another studio that they own. But then also Embracer Group has been going through a bunch of shit where, you know, they tried to sell themselves to an arm of the Saudi government, and that deal went through. So ever since then, they've just been shutting down studios left and right. I don't know if Embracer even has the appetite to commit whatever amount of money they would need to commit to get this game across the finish line. If they even see it as like something viable at all. It might not be. So it makes perfect sense to me that this game, it would be, they should just rip the Band-Aid off, man. Poor fans, poor people that were like really anticipating this game. Just come right out and be like, this game's canceled. There's just no way we can do that at this point. Bloomberg reported in July 2022 that the developers has spent significant amount of time and resources on a proof of concept demo that failed to pass muster at review meetings. Several senior leads were let go from the project, and the following month development on the KOTOR remake shifted to Saber Interactive. Yeah, I think this one's done for. Fast forward a year, and parent company Embracer is instituting cuts across its sprawling profile, including canceling games and shutting down entire studios like Volition, after reportedly losing out on a $2 billion investment from Saudi Arabia. Aspire also announced in June that it would bail on shipping a promised DLC pack for its Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2 remaster on Switch. A fan is now suing. That's funny. A fan is suing? Fan who waited for Star Wars DLC sues over broken promises. That's funny. They should have just said it was early access. They should have just said early access. Can't sue. 3 months after Aspire said it was abandoning promised DLC, Knights of the Republic, someone is suing the publisher for failing to make good on its original promise and offer a refund when that was no longer possible. Were they already selling it? Were they already selling the DLC? I mean, that guy, you know, sometimes you're just fucked, man. I don't know what else to tell you. Sometimes you're just fucked. Well, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that for everybody involved with that project. Because in the game industry, like, anything KOTOR related is basically a golden goose. And so many developers have been, like, champing at the bit to be involved with KOTOR in one capacity or another. Either a KOTOR remake or a KOTOR 2 remake or a KOTOR 3. And I know those dudes were really excited to be working on the KOTOR remake. That's weird. I know those dudes were really excited to be working on the KOTOR remake, so it really sucks that it's blown up in their face in a manner that I don't think anybody anticipated it would. Especially since, you know, once they started talking about it at the Sony event and they had the little teaser, like, at that point you kind of assume that it's at least gotta happen. Like, they wouldn't do something like that with a property that big if it wasn't going to happen. Holy shit, what the fuck? Epic Games cutting 870 jobs, 16% of its workforce? Holy shit. The company behind Fortnite and the Unreal Engine is also reported to be selling off Bandcamp. They own Bandcamp? Why does Epic Games own Bandcamp? $900 people, god damn. A memo was shared this morning at the North Carolina company, seen by Kotaku, informing staff of the bad news. It explains that alongside 60% of the staff laid off, the company is also selling Bandcamp and spinning off most of marketing company Super Awesome. Earlier today on X, Twitter, Schreier wrote, rumors were flying as Epic disabled Slack for employees ahead of the news. Ah, that's always the worst feeling. That's always the worst feeling. Oh yeah, this is done. Well, now I'm reading. I will play Shadows of Doubt after I get through this thing, because this is, I didn't know about this shit. This is crazy. 900 people at Epic? Hold on, Shadows of Doubt. Oh, this doesn't look good. Oh my god. I think I get what you're saying about the whole large city thing. For a while now, we've been spending way more money than we earn. What? Why? Why were you doing that? That sounds like a dumb idea. Don't do that. Don't do that. I feel like that's a bullshit. I don't know what's going on here. Like, these motherfuckers make a shit ton of money on Fortnite and the Unreal Engine. So I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. We spend more than we earn. I mean, granted, if they've got 900 people that they can lay off and still function, then, you know, they do probably have a little bit of bloat, but I don't know why they own shit like Bandcamp. But I still feel like that's bullshit. I still feel like that's bullshit. I have long been optimistic we could power through this transition without layoffs, and in retrospect, I see that was unrealistic. It seems that Fortnite's failure to continue growing was a part of the problem. Sweeney reports that it's starting to grow again, but this is driven by creator content with significant revenue sharing. Aw, we gotta share our revenue with people that fucking give us free labor. Fuck you, get out of here. Despite efforts to reduce spending, Sweeney says we still ended up far short of financial sustainability. These layoffs, he hopes, will stabilize our finances. It always comes down to layoffs too. I wonder how they, like, Japanese companies never fucking lay people off. How do they do it? Follow the Japanese model. You don't have to fucking lay people off all the goddamn time. Laid off Epic employees will receive 6-month severance and health benefits. Schreier said on Twitter, adding that an all-hands meeting is happening shortly. This news would be shocking under any circumstances, but it's especially surprising given Epic's apparently incredibly solvent state. Yeah, no fucking shit. Epic Games Year in Review 2022. $230 million plus total PC users. $355 million spent by players on third-party PC games in the Epic Store. God damn. I mean, it doesn't seem like they're posting a bunch of L's in their 2023, or at least their 2022 roundup. So it's 820 million spent by PC players in the Epic Store, which is, I guess, minus 2%. What are they seeing those numbers? I don't imagine how. I mean, this has been a very big year for game releases. Fortnite alone has over 230 million players, with 2022 seeing daily user peak of 34.3 million people. According to Epic accounts, Fortnite was bringing in around 5 to 6 billion a year? What? 5 to 6 billion a year from Fortnite alone? Those are already massive figures before you even consider Unreal Engine fees. Yeah, no shit. And that's beyond the game industry at this point. Like, Hollywood studios are using Unreal Engine. And revenue from the Epic Game Store, which last year was 255 million. That much money coming in to an outsider makes the decision to lose so many staff seem hard to comprehend. Well, it's easy to comprehend. It's they just want to make more money. They want to spend less money on the people who work there, and they want to give all that money to their shareholders and themselves. At the same time, Epic is divesting itself of Bandcamp, a deeply strange acquisition in the first place. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, why the fuck did they even have that? It's being sold to Songtradr. I mean, that's probably why they got it, so that they can turn around and sell it. Also, super awesome, Epic's marketing arm is being spun off into an independent company under the same branding. This is good. I want to see more of this. They could have just fired everybody at Super Awesome and shut them down, like they do all their developers, but it's good, and I've always advocated for doing shit like this. Don't close them down, don't fire them, just let them spin off into its own independent thing if they can find the funding for it. Epic Games is privately owned, with the majority of the company's shares belonging to CEO Tim Sweeney. Oh, Jesus. So he's the owner. He's the owner and CEO. However, the all-consuming Tencent Holdings own a 40% stake. Saying goodbye to people who have helped build Epic is a terrible experience for all. I'm sure it is. I'm sure you're just so heartbroken. The consolation is that we're adequately funded to support laid-off employees. Yeah, you know shit, you're adequately funded, you motherfucker. You've been adequately funded. We're offering severance packages that include 6-month base pay, and in the US, Canada, Brazil, in the 6 months of Epic paid healthcare. God damn, dude, that is an epic layoff. I'm no pun intended. Like, that is colossal. I didn't have high hopes for it initially, despite having some excitement. Oh yeah, Epic bet their entire future on Fortnite having perpetual growth, which is dumb. Which is fucking dumb CEO shit. Like, dumb capitalist shit in general. Capitalism always relies on perpetual growth. And even if perpetual growth can be sustained, it is unsustainable. I mean, perpetual growth is what cancer is. Like, it'll metastasize as a uncontrollable monopoly and then collapse on itself when it has nowhere else to grow into. A single game, their entire future dependent on a single fucking game. Yeah, that's also not smart. I mean, the game is still making them a shit ton of money, but it is not smart. Now I want a fantasy-style Legend of Zelda detective game. Epic bought a fuck ton of studios and threw out an insane amount of money with the free game stuff. But the thing about buying a fuck ton of studios is that you then have to fund them for them to be able to make stuff. Yeah, not only that, like, you have to fund them for them, so you have to fund them for them to be able to make stuff, but then you have to have like a rational roadmap for which the funding doesn't require like selling 7 billion copies in order to break even, which is the modus operandi for all these publishers. It's like Tomb Raider, Square Enix is like, Tomb Raider is a flop. It only sold 2 million copies, or 3 million, I think, is what Tomb Raider sold. It only sold 3 million copies, so it's a big flop. It's like, well, I think that's just a sign that your business strategy is a fucking flop. If you sell 3 million copies of anything, you should be good to go. You should be set. You know? Like, there's just such a... I think that... I feel like the years and years of, like, free money that industry has been getting in the form of interest of basically 0% interest rates from banks and all of the free capital that they've been getting from investors as a result of that, I think that has bred like an entire generation of really shitty CEOs and like and executives that just don't know and don't have an interest in learning how to like craft a sustainable business strategy that doesn't rely on like, okay, we have to hit the lottery. All of these companies' business platforms are all predicated on hitting the lottery. You're going to invest $2 billion buying $2 billion worth of lottery tickets so that, you know, when we have a much better chance of hitting the lottery. You know, that's their strategy basically. And then they end up like, well, we just lost so much money. Like, I don't get it. How did we lose all this money? Nothing is sustainable. We have to fire everyone now for whatever reason. Even though that doesn't seem to be what's happening at Epic. Seems like they're making just enough money. They're making plenty. But, you know, maybe if interest rates stay the way that they are for some considerable amount of time, it'll force a lot of the people running these companies in really shitty, inefficient ways to reimagine a better way to run a studio. Perhaps one that is much more sustainable. I know people at Epic. I should reach out to them and see if they're okay. See if they were hit by the layoffs. Is this a controller game? I don't think it is. It's not. Bummer. Can it be? I guess not. I don't remember any of these controls. My name's Santino Dominguez. Give item, fingerprint. Got any spare change? Like I'd give you anything. Alright, well, fuck you then. I was told that Death Battle show is going to pit Frieza against Megatron, which is weird. Death Battle? I don't even know what that is. You also have access to City District map that you can toggle in the upper left corner of the screen. Or what the fuck? How do I... How big is this city? Oh, here we go. Oh, it's not that big. This isn't that big. Where's the city hall at? I remember that being a place I should be familiar with. They're one of the few Rooster Teeth shows that are still going. It's just Greatest Warrior, but with fictional characters. I forgot all about Rooster Teeth. Didn't they just have their convention here not too long ago? RTX or something like that? Depending on your activity, different kinds of status may affect your character. These are displayed on the left. Yeah, I got cold for some reason. Incorporated, unknown address. I'm looking for City Hall. Oh, it's in the bottom corner. Okay, where the fuck am I again? Okay, here I am. So I go southwest. I don't have a compass. That direction. Okay. I don't follow Rooster Teeth at all. I used to know a few people who work there. I never really followed them, but I knew some people that work there, and it seemed like a pretty cool place. Every damn night. I hear you, buddy. I hear you. This goddamn city. It's gonna turn into Night City over here. Night City, baby. This city will eat you up. We're gonna be legends in Night City. Here we go. What's going on? Why am I fucking... Is that because I'm cold? Expect shivers and slow decline of health. Do something, go get warmer. Oh man, this is like that fucking Daggerfall mod, where every fucking 5 seconds it was like chirping at me. No, you're cold. You need to put on a sweater. Is this a key? A hairpin. Well, I guess I'll just... Can I just get warm by staying inside for a bit? Or is there like coffee somewhere in here? Maybe there's a coffee machine. Cola, that's not gonna help me. Alright, it went away. I warmed up. By default, there will be active murders. 401 Terry Projects. New murder case, alright. Terry Projects, where is that at? Oh, it's just right across the street from me, right? Yeah. Oh no. I can't get over here. Can I walk up this thing? Seems like a good way to break my legs. But I'm gonna try it. Nope. That wasn't doing. Alright, where am I going? 1401? Cops are probably already in here, huh? Was that cop yelling just a minute to me? Why is this song? Why is this music talking to me? Shut up. I didn't want your vocals, you son of a bitch. No key. Oh shit, what the fuck? Who are you? Wait. As if I tell you. Keep your nose out of my business. You're deeply suspicious, man. What's going on here? Nothing springs to mind. Wasn't there a murder in your house? You can just arrest random people now? I'm arresting you on suspicion of murder? You could just do that? Nice talking to you. Didn't seem very nice. Son of a bitch. Oh god, the cop's already here. Alright, well. What's up with this apartment, man? There's like no hallways to speak of. I guess there's no... Is there a air duct I can climb into? There's one right here. Forget. Fuck, what floor am I on? Okay, so I want to go up. I want to find a way to get up. This reminds me of a movie I watched last night called The Kid Detective, which was a really good movie. I enjoyed it a lot. I would recommend it. What was that flash? I would recommend it. It sounds like it would be a cutesy movie, and I guess there are some parts of it that are, but it's also a... Well, that's not good. It's also a very, very adult movie. I wouldn't recommend watching it with kids. This is where I was before, huh? I wish I could just keep the map up without having to hold down on tab. Maybe what I want to do. Are you leaving? Oh, nice. Oh, God, he's still there. Never mind. I'm just going up here. Oh, there's no other floor above this? Oh, dude. Okay, well, this is going to be tricky. I want a hot dog. Is that a dragon hot dog? Whoa. Evening, what is your name? None of your business? Okay, well. Not gonna take a look around? No, don't want you soiling the place. Soiling? What do you think I'm gonna do in here? I'll make it worth your while. I don't want you snooping around my things. It has nothing to do with your things. Alright. Wasn't cheap. God damn, what the fuck? Okay, lady. You're doing well for yourself. I'm just trying to see if you have an air duct in here I can get into. How does she have like no... How does she have like no air vents? This must be one stank ass apartment. There's no ventilation. It must be nasty smelling in here and muggy. Alright, you were of no help to me. Don't know how that's possible. Did I tell you to turn this light off? I don't think I did. So, my plan on going a couple floors above and descending through a vent has fallen through. Oops. I forgot about how much crawling and vents this game actually has. This goes up. Let's see how far up this will take me. You know, in older builds, it would actually tell you the floor that you were on in a vent when you got there. It was 12. Damn, I'm still that far down. Why is this vent open? Who's been crawling around in this vent? Where am I? Oh, the 10th floor. Oh, shit. Get up in there. Pursued. Buddy, you're the sus one. Why was your air vent open? Is he crawling in the ducts after me? Floor is this again? 12. I don't know if there's gonna be an easy way. I don't know if there. Oh, jeez, and being in this vent's making me fucking cold. I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna fucking get hypothermia or something. Why is my guy so goddamn cold all of a sudden? No idea where I am right now. $1301? The fuck is 1301? Oh shit, are you kidding me? Every time I drop out of a vent, they like... Every time I drop out of a vent, some motherfucker walks in the door. What? Where am I? How do you use your flashlight again? You're in a vent, that's where you are. Yeah, I can't. Oh, the fuck? Mouse 3, okay. What's that fucking noise? It's like a horror movie. You can feel free to leave anytime you wish. how do you not have any vents in here? Did I really did I really get in here by fucking with the light switch? And then that guy was too distracted turning the light switch on and I just ran by him? Ingenuity. This is the innovation of capitalism, my friend. American ingenuity and stick-to-itness. Alright, where's the dead body at? Here we go. Unknown citizen. I'll make a pin. Type A fingerprint. If you slam a door while an NPC's behind it, you can knock them out instantly. Oh, that's awesome. I gotta try that at some point. I've robbed dozens of homes with that. You were never a detective. You were just like the biggest criminal in your cities. You were just like a straight up bandit. Just pull yourself up by your bootstraps and storm into someone's home. That's exactly what I did. I used a light switch to confuse a cop brain. And then while they were struggling with the light switch, I just ran right past them. Female. That's a female? Alright, well, I guess you can't judge. I can't tell what's going on with the hair there. Is that a hair? I thought it was like a little mohawk. And I thought it was like a nu metal dude. It looks like a big goatee and like a little mohawk. Long white hair, brown eyes, 5 to 7 shoe size, no glasses, average height, build large. No facial hair, don't know any of that. Don't know any of that. All right, well, I've got my Vic. A wound caused by a sharp object or blade. There we go. Wait, what? Do that. There we go. From examining the body, it appears the victim has been slashed to death by a bladed weapon. I can determine the time of death is between 1745 and 1900 hours, Monday, January 2nd, 1979. Slashed with a bladed weapon. I already have a print, right? I think I took a print. A size 2 boot? What the fuck? That's not her boot size, right? I think said her foot size was like 5 to 7. Interesting. Birth control pills. I'll leave those where they are. Here's an air vent. I wonder where that'll take me. I'll use that to get out of here. Doesn't seem like a murderer left a calling card on this one. I don't know this person's information. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Type B fingerprint. What kind of fingerprint does she have? Type A, so the fingerprint does not match the victim on that boot. It's all type A and type B. Wonder if this is that dude that left when I first showed up here. Sync disk. Okay, well. The only other thing that always bothered me about this game was just how incredibly small your inventory is. I know that's like a design choice, but handcuffs. Well, I'll probably use those handcuffs on somebody. Probably in a different context than what they were being used on here. What the fuck? There's a fucking machine gun under the fucking... What the fuck? Hold on a second. What is going on here? Why does she have like a fucking rifle just like chilling on the floor under her desk? Oh shit, cardboard box. Oh fuck. Oh fuck! Oh shit, get up, get up, get up, get up! What? No, not that. This guy's gonna tee off on me. Get out of here, get out of here. He's mad. He's big mad because I tricked him with the light switch. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go back up here. I'm gonna go back up here. Caught you taking a dump, homie. Alright, let's see where this air vent leads. Oh, it leads outside? Well, oh, wait, no, this looks like it's fucking busted geometry. Yeah, this leads to a bug. I guess I definitely don't want to jump out of there then. Oh shit, what happened? Okay. Oh, I got hit with the ACAB too. I guess that was for that cop taking a shit. He definitely was a bastard. Although I guess I'm technically supposed to be cop adjacent myself in this game, being a detective. $12:01. Okay, so 12:01. But wait, what's this? Oh wait, that's the way up. So from 12:01, but is there a way I can get there from the hallway? Hey, I thought about solving a murder once in a while. For some reason, this game lacks the ability to use guns, which is a bummer. Yeah, that also bums me out too, because there are a lot of guns in this game, but whenever you get them, you just kind of use them like a baseball bat. I had to step out. Did you run any Twitch integration? Not yet, but this game is pretty big, and I've yet to like just walk around questioning random people, so we'll see. We'll see where God damn it, this guy, he needs a sweater or something. Where am I? 12:03. I mean, it's not going to do me any good to, like, trespass on somebody else's house and get busted for that. They chose not to let you use guns because just being able to kill people would defeat the purpose of being a detective, also be too easy. I completely agree, and I totally understand. Oh, my guy is starting to bug out. How is there, like, no hallway access except for on that one floor? This is somebody's bathroom. My guy's about to fucking get in a real bad shape. You know what? Fuck it. Just get out of here. I didn't mean for you to knock. Where's the damn door? I looked at it. What? Unlock the damn door. Let me out of here. Why is the... God damn it, you son of a bitch. Now I can't get out of here? That guy doesn't... That guy is completely What, did that not... There we go. That guy is completely unbothered by the fact that I was sitting there fucking picking his lock from the inside for some reason. Well... Okay, so I didn't get the name of the victim. Because that goddamn cop. There's no real easy way in there, I guess, without giving myself hypothermia. I guess I could ask about the dude I ran into. It does feel like crap when NPCs just gang up on you and shoot you, though. Yeah, for certain. Seems like you should be able to have equal recourse in those matters. But detectives can use guns. Yes, they can and they do. And it's a sandbox. We can already do pretty much anything else. Yeah, you can... It's not like you're not able to kill anyone. You can kill people. You can fuck people up in this game. I am Letitia Gullery? Do you know this person? They are around Terry Projects. Yeah, of course they were. They live here. I'm gonna give them a rifle. Here, take this rifle. I'll happily take that. Oh no, I just created a mass shooter. Alright, I just gave that person a rifle, so I don't know. That was a wise thing to do. Oh, it's raining. Where's a hotel at? Like, I need to chill. Wait, what is this? What's it throbbing for? Oh, I'm bruised. That's because that cop was attacking me. I need to chill so I don't get, like, sick or something. It's right behind me. Wet. Oh, look at this fancy-ass hotel. What a chandelier. I'm not paid enough for this. Alright, I get to talk to a disgruntled employee. As if I tell you, you work here, dude. You should tell me. We have a range of suites available. Our cheapest rooms are 100 crows per night. Is that what our currency is called? Crows? Or our deli? Ah, deluxe. I thought he was going to offer me a deli. 200 crows per night. I don't even know how many I have. I only have 160. $402. It's a pretty sweet hotel, I'm not gonna lie. You know what? Honestly, I like staying at hotels. I don't care what anyone says. I think staying at hotels is actually really neat, and I miss doing it. Airbnbs just aren't the same. What floor am I on? What? I'm only on the third. Oh, there was a bug. What a nice hotel. Oh, there's several. Top quality. This place presents itself like it's a classy establishment, but like it's just a Fleabag motel, basically.
I'm on my way to join him. Pop his cork, so to speak. But not you.
That TV is super far away.
Boys, take him to the pier for a Duchess.
They plan on adding more modding support? That would be cool. I would love to see what like the Bethesda modding community could do with this game. Because this game has really good potential, especially during a long trip and whenever it's raining. Airbnbs can just be too homey. Yeah. Way too homey. Like, and there's an opportunity for that too. I mean, I'm anti Airbnb for other reasons, but you know, there's an opportunity for Airbnbs to be like a cool little getaway. If you know, are taking a vacation, you know, on a beach somewhere and there aren't any close hotels or anything in the area, but there are some nice Airbnb establishments by the beach or whatever, that's a great opportunity. Did that when I was in Mexico. But like any other place, any other time though, like just stay in a nice hotel. You're going to get 70 different diseases if you sleep on that mattress. It seems like it. But I think this is a good opportunity for me to call it for the night.
Thanks, Gregory, darling. What? Thursday? Right. I'll call. Taxi!
While my guy is sitting on the couch watching some classic movies, I think I'm going to do the same. I've been spending way too much time these past few nights staying up way too late editing those videos and shit. Oh, I didn't mean to press that one. Nope, I didn't mean to press that one either. But staying up way too late editing videos, so it'll actually be nice for me to just chill for a bit, which is what I'm gonna do. My wife and I stayed at a really nice cabin during our wedding. Was it I mean, Airbnbs have their place, and if that's what it was, that's fine. But I do like hotels. Hotels are cool. Especially like older hotels that have like history and like architecture. I'm not talking about like a Motel 6 or something, but like a really cool older hotel that has some really good history. Or even a newer hotel that's just built to be like nice. It's a cool feeling. It's a cool vibe. Many years ago, I wanted to be one of those YouTubers that just went around staying at all the different hotels. I kind of have a fascination with it the same way that I have that fascination with trains. Oh, that reminds me. There was a train video I wanted to watch too. I don't know if I put that on my list. There was a new train video that I wanted to... Oh, wait. Okay, hold on a second. Before I bolt... You sent me this a few days ago, Toaster, and I never got around to watching it, so I'll go ahead and watch that now. Wait, why did that break?
I'll let y'all know. CPs are coming.
They're coming. Go.
I'll let y'all know that.
What is this? I have no fucking clue what's going on here. Like, what is this thing? What game is this? What I've been doing instead of working. That's what you've been doing instead of working? All right. All right. I side with Republicans now. I'm fully on board with right to work states and back to work initiatives. I'm fully on board. I've just been converted. We need to make sure that everybody has the opportunity, drive, and motive to get back to work. In Gmod, I organized garbage improv plays in theater on a server. Oh boy. All right, well, that's certainly something. You're doing garbage plays on a Gmod server. Is better than India. This is our first official review. Can't say I blame you. It's better than any of Shakespeare's work. All right, well, you're getting your positive encouragement. I don't know if I would encourage that, but hey, you know what? Fans are fans, and you've got them. There was also something else, though. I forget what it was. I don't think I put that train video on my playlist. What did I put on my playlist? How Republicans conquered Florida, haunted places in Ohio, haunted places in Texas. Oh, I did. Amtrak is bringing high-speed rail to Texas. Should I watch that? I'm already at about 3 hours on this. I don't know if I want to watch that right now. I'll save this for later. Alright, thank you everybody. I appreciate y'all joining me as always. Good stream. I liked it. It was fun tonight. It was fun. Lots to talk about. And I got back into Shadow of Doubt, so that's cool too. I'm gonna pick this game up again tomorrow. I will be streaming tomorrow, so join me. I will be playing this. I'll probably watch the Amtrak high-speed rail in Texas video. I mean, I got a lot of videos. I'm saving these haunted places videos for October. October is going to be a big haunted month for me, so I'm looking forward to that. I've got my haunted crew, Haunted Taco and Haunted Wisp on board. So I'm looking forward to that. My TikToks drop on midnight. Well, not midnight, actually. It's midday on Sunday. So I'm happy that all of that crazy-ass work is going to be on display soon. So I'm looking forward to it. Until then, you guys enjoy the rest of your night. Have a good rest of your night. I'm going to go chill with my cats and probably watch some old-ass movie. Hopefully, I'll see you guys all again tomorrow. I'm in blissful somnolence. I don't know what that means. But see you later, Wisp and Taco and Toaster and everybody else. Later.